Hi, everybody. It's Jeff Beesler. Welcome to the final Tuesday of July. Cannot believe it's already the final Tuesday of July of 2026. What a wild month it's been. I mean, we've got me getting ready to do pre-orders. We've got all sorts of stuff going on. So let's just cut right into it. And yeah, I'm going to start off by saying that I have my new book coming out September 1st. The pre-orders are up on the Zon, and I also have to show you the cover art as soon as I can get to it really quick because I don't think I got around to. If I showed the cover art last episode, I do apologize for repeating myself, but I just really, really, really like the artwork that was done. So let's see here. All right, here we go. Oops. Okay, can you see it? I think I may have already showed it, but I'm gonna show it again. So that's my prerogative. Now, Blob Boys versus Interstellar. It's coming out September 1st, 2026. It is my 21st book, and it wraps up the Blob Boys War saga, where the Blob Boys have been going throughout the cosmos, causing chaos every which way, trying to infect everybody that comes upon their path, from fairies to mages to demons to the meta misfits, and now finally they got their last round coming up with out in space. It's going to be the interstellar dad that they're going to come upon, and the interstellar dad is going to answer the question of where did these blobboids come from in the first place. And the reason he gets involved is because the blobboids are trying to, of course, they're trying to infect everybody, and they messed with him because they've gone and infected his kids. And when you find out who these blobboids are, yeah, it's gonna be wild, I think. And there's their dad, aka Andrew Skies, do not like that one bit, and there's all sorts of surprises that happened in those 200 pages of my book 21. So I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, that's one thing that's coming down the pipeline. And while I'm got the pre-orders up before that, 5 weeks out, um, I've already done like 4 pre-orders from people who have gotten the book, which is awesome because my last pre-order that I ever tried, I only did one. Yeah, struggling with marketing myself a little bit there, which I'm trying to get better at one step at a time, one reader at a time. And so that actually brings me to my next point, which is that this past week I had a reader DM me, and it would happen to be about this book, my sci-fi thriller Life Flashes. And when I write these books, I am just trying to entertain people, maybe inform them a little bit, and just maybe offer them a little bit of a distraction from what's going on in the cesspool of reality. So when this one reader DM'd me, it was quite a shock, and a pleasant shock, mind you, but a shock nonetheless because I had no idea the scope of how this book would impact the reader. And the reason this matters so much to the reader and to me is just like uh, it's just very profound. I think that for me, this book I actually made it free for like on the Zon for like 5 days and only download one copy. Yeah, but the reader who got this and who let me know how it struck a chord with them, that was the right reader. So my marketing there actually paid off. I just didn't realize it at the time, and so I was like a little down on myself at the time. But back to the reader's reaction, because they said that it it struck a chord with them because they'd been dealing with grief, personal loss, um, in their real life not too long ago, like late last year. And this book actually, uh, yeah, it actually moved them. And I was just like, wow, that's incredible, you know, because like I said, entertain, distract, inform. Those were the three verbs that I use to describe what I write, but to actually get into a reader's heart and just, just let them know, that they're not alone through their grief, their struggles, just in ways that I could not have comprehended at the time. Because Black Flashes, this book, it actually came out. Let's see if I can find it. Back in 2017, which is this has been out for almost 10 years. 10 years. It's been a wild journey. So, yeah, and to know that books I wrote like a long time ago are having such a profound effect, just makes this whole writing journey all the more worth it. And I'm so glad to be on this journey. I'm so glad. Yeah, I mean, I'm about to publish my 21st book, Blobboys versus the Interstellar Dad, and I got a lot more coming besides that. I'm already on chapter 4 of my edits for Metaflora, the 22nd book. And the 22nd book is going to be based in the Metamystics world, where I'm visiting Greensville again. So I'm really looking forward to that. Getting to show this. And the events of that one actually take place at the same time as, excuse me, I'm trying not to yawn here because I haven't had my caffeine take yet. But the events of Metaflora take place at the same time as Bloodblades versus Metamisfits. So, yeah, yeah, I can't wait to showcase that. And if I keep on the path I'm currently on, I possibly could have my 22nd book come out in December. I'm thinking about that. Again, here comes yawning, and I'm not trying to yawn. I'm just working my way through the video, which I'm almost done, but yeah, yeah, I gotta make sure next time I take time to eat and, it's a constant struggle, I guess, with me. But back to the journey. So after book 21 in September 1st, book 22 December, possibly. This coming February 2027, will be the 15th anniversary of my very first book published, Spell of Entrapment. Can't believe it's been 15 years. I really can't. Yawn. These yawns. I'm literally tired of yawns, but 15 years. 15 years of Spell of Entrapment, The Mages of Trava. And I haven't really, other than Blobboids versus Mages back in whenever that one came out, earlier this decade. I haven't spent much time in the fantasy realm lately, so doing a fantasy release, in 2027 or re-release, do a 15th anniversary edition. I might try and do like a deluxe or something where I get like sprayed edges or something like that. I gotta look into that. So, which will be something I do along this journey. So, in the next couple months, but yeah, 15 years almost already. I can't believe how fast it's gone. 21 books in 15 years. That's at least a book a year. I mean, there was 1 year where I think it was 2022 where I didn't publish anything, but that's beside the point. So, yeah, I'm so happy to have awesome readers on this journey with me. And I can't wait for the next 15 years and beyond. Sorry, I'm. I'll end this video, but yeah, I'm just so stoked at what's coming up, what's coming down the pipeline, and I'm glad you're here to share this journey with me, and I'm glad to share the journey with you and show you what's going on, behind the scenes, and yeah, so I think that's about all that I have. I mean, there's still stuff going on with, AI accusations. The Atlantic released a questionable article recently that was accusing an author of their new story, Daggermouth, I think it's called, um, being almost written by a chatbot instead. And yeah, I'm not too happy about hit pieces like that. So yeah, but that's beside the point. Anyhow, thank you all for watching the video, and I will see you again next week. Take care. Bye bye.